there's a photograph of his mother and his mother's mother sitting on the dressing table in the house where he's living. And she was a big tall woman. She was like old Sarah, you know. But Phil can tell all the stories about, you know, how they were, everybody was poor at that time.
Of course.
Nobody was wealthy. But the only man who was wealthy had any was all like an ear. He was always wealthy. Old Ali. Then old Ali took a notion of drinking, and he says, Phil says, we would see him as one of the cubs running down there. He was always running when he was going to the bathroom. He can run across the field, and he'd go back there at the foot of there, running across Felix's paddocks and hit the bathroom. And he was always running, but when he was coming back, he was always late. And I told you about, he had a good friend and a Jew Con at the foot of Duff's Hill.
Mick, do you want a cup of tea?
No.
Sure.
No. So anyhow, he was coming across one day, and he met Phil's Joe. Joe, he said, I know you're always a good friend of mine, Joe, and I like you. And he put his hand into his pocket and he took half a pint out. And he said, I like you, I'm going to give you a thing. So Joe put the bottle up to his head, and Joe went, and I lot of quality, he says, you would like a man do well.
Well, would you mind it there, Alex? No?
Oh, I mind there, Larry.
You mind?
And I mind Phil Oak's father too. Sure.
I've been there.
And I mind old Annie. Annie broke her leg. And she had a chair. And I had to go down to see her, you know, and because I knew Mary in the States and all, and I go down and I give her the latest and all. But she was an awful cranky old woman.
Aye.
Old Annie. And you know what? She had a chair like that when she broke her leg. And whenever I would go down to see her, she had the chair wore down to them railings are.
Go round.
Pushing across the floor and all. But she had it wore down to where them railings are there. And I'll never forget it.
There's no
Tommy John Corn. They said that she could have cursed anything that was on the top of the earth. So Tommy John Corn, it was Tommy John's aunt, right? Up there in Middletown. And he took a field off her, a couple of acres off of her corn. And one day he says to Daddy, John, come on down to see the braid of corn I have. So Daddy said, all right, Tommy John went on the back and everything down. And there were beautiful braid of corn, very nice and even. And Tommy John rode the lead one. So then, a couple of days later, he said, John, he says, come here. He says, funniest thing I've ever seen. He said, over the braid of corn I showed you. Come on down and meet, I'll show you this. So down there was a spot away there, there was a wee piece of corn there, there was a little bit over there. He says, you know what happened? He says, what? That's not on his blessing.
Poor woman, good thing.
cutworm.
It was probably a cutworm, but that's what Tommy John lived at her. And then whenever they mowed it, they had one horse's load of straw going up on it. And she says to Tommy John, a tree, you didn't know much corn on, but you know, an damn good load of fodder. Well, Tommy John tells that, I don't know. That's Hugh John's father.
Yes,
Tommy John. But there's some of them days was, you know, hard going them days. And when they would take the land for auction from Thomas Handel, and he'd put on the bid himself, you know. He'd put on the bid, the bid was going good, he'd put on one himself. Nobody bid it out.
Kept the price rising.
Oh, sure. I'll never forget Paddy, Tommy's Paddy. I was spending my time in Cookson, and I was riding a bicycle, and I'd go to the Tacknail on a Tuesday and a Thursday night. For I would do the Tacknail around about 9:30, then ride home after that. So this night I had an old cape with me, and it was bad drizzling rain whenever I was going home, and I got on the bike in the the technical there up beside the chapel.
Uh-huh.
And I could hear it basically.
Uh-huh.
Jesus, I what I'm going to do now. Tommy Neal's was closed, there used to be a shop there in Cookson
That's
Town.
like basic.
Bicycle shop. It was too late to go down there. So anyhow, I figured I would go walking it home the night. That's a long walk, half
Mhm.
9 at night. So, look, as I come down the fair hill there from the technical, down, Tommy's paddy was standing in the door, pumping the bicycle, a pump in his hand, doing this with it. Shh, shh, shh. Oh, Christ, Tom, Paddy, geez, I'm glad to see you the night. He says, how's that? And at that time he lived out in Clonto sometime.
Uh-huh.
But where he wasn't out in Clonto that night, I don't know. He lived there where John Dorish's bought it.
Yes, of course. Uh-huh.
So anyhow, I says to him, Christ, I have a slow puncture in there and I have to get home, Paddy. I says, you lend me that bicycle home till I get home and I'll bring it in again in the morning. He knew I come in every day to work.
Aye,
So I brought it home from Shirley. He says it's not my own. Can't empty. So he says to me, it's yourself. Put a blast in it. He says, you see, a little hole, so I pumped her up. And I says, and you're going to lend it to me, Paddy, I'll have it into you in the morning. So I go out and I says, sleep now. I says, by the time I get home, we're all ours. He says, I'll lend it to you, but it's not my own. Going lend me the pump. I said, all right, Paddy, that was all right. I was at Rooney's cottage out the road there, that there's a cottage on the left-hand side. And I knew them, you know, so I was about to go into their house and ask them for a pump or a lend of a pump or something, because they knew me and buy every day.
Mhm.
So a car pulled up beside me who was Tommy Devlin. What's wrong, Mick? I says, I have a flat. Throw the bike in. Then I get home. I was delighted. But I frigged that man up on I never let Tommy's body after that. But it wasn't his brother Rob out in Philadelphia, and he was home for a couple of weeks. And he stayed with Paddy.
Mhm.
And Paddy stopped me in the road a couple of weeks after Rob went back. I happened to be home. Now, you know.
Yes.
And he says, Mike, he says, I want to talk to you. And I says, what would you want to avoid with me? I says, so he says to me, you'll do me a favour. I says, certainly will, what is it? He says, my brother was over and he left 2 beautiful ties and he forgot them, will you take them back for me? And I says to him, no, I will not. He says, oh, why? And I says to him, I told him that asking him for the pump back.
Right, you forgot about
over
it.
it again. But I said, do you remember you wouldn't lend me the pump? You said it wasn't your own. And I says, I will not bring you. And you wouldn't do me a favour, and I'm not going to do you a favour. Right up to them. And I was 26 at the time.
Uh-huh.
And he says to me, man dear, he says, elephants have great memories. I'm just breathing about that. Rob was a nice fella.
Oh, Rob was nice.
Rob was a very nice fella.
Well, he was in America the same time as you, was it?
He was.
Was he married at that
He
time?
married a girl the name of O'Hanlon.
Oh,
And he owned a fish and chip place in Cookstown. And I
Bunker
used to
Street.
go in there, Alec McCormick was working there
That's
at
right.
the time. And Alec was peeling spuds, that was a little job. And I was putting up shelves all around the place. So he was all right, he paid you well too, he was a good fella. But I was working on that and I'll never forget, and someone come in and said, Rob, your wife's laying on the street up at the corner, and he run up. She died at the corner of Woodward Street there, coming home from Mass. First Friday morning. And I went the priest and all, and the priest was there and everything. And I took her to the top for it in the tops, you know. But it was a heart attack she took. She's not a good woman. She always made you a cup of tea and a wee bun or something. Like, you know, but she was very good. But Rob used to work in nurse when he was young.
did it?
Oh God, he used to work in nurse.